welcome to Craft Little Things. I'm Andrea, and we're going to be making this card today. I need to polish off a bit of glue, I've just made it. It's a really cute sort of trifold card using a lot of foiling and then a lot of embossing, using embossing folders. It's using Stampin' Up! Whisper White and Year of Cheer or Season of Cheer DSP. Can't remember which one it's called, but it's a speciality stack with lots of foil papers in it. Then I'm using Whisper White layer with that I've used the softly falling embossing folder for, and then the champagne foil is Stampin' Up, but the embossing folder and the die cuts that I've used to cut all the bits out and emboss them, that's a Sizzix set. And I've used the Big Shot because obviously Sizzix goes nicely in the Big Shot. That's not quite straight, that is it. Yeah, and made this lovely trifold card. So I'm going to show you how to do this. This was done for the Joy of Sets blog hop, Christmas blog hop that we're doing. Yeah, so go along to my blog and have a look at all the other lovely Christmassy projects that all the other lovely people have contributed. Hi, so how to put this card together then? It's really quite simple. You just need a piece of cardstock that measures 10 by 6 inches, and you need to score it at 2.5, 3.5, 6.5 and 7.5 on the long side. You can just turn it around and do it 2.5 and 3.5 on each side, it's up to you. And then how we're going to, it hasn't been burnished yet, but how we're going to burnish it is like this. So we have that dip in the middle. And then I've taken this speciality paper, I think it's called Year of Cheer or Seasons of Cheer, and then that's going to be a layer on each of our panels, and so that measures, panel measures 2.5 by 6, so this measures just 1/8 of an inch smaller. So that's 2 3/8 by 5 7/8, each of those two. The middle one's slightly bigger, so that's 5 7/8 by 2 7/8. And then I ran some Whisper White through the Big Shot with an embossing folder, the softly falling embossing folder, which is so beautiful and so versatile and good for all year round. I ran that through the Big Shot, and then I cut it into pieces which are a little bit smaller. I think I made them more than 1/8 of an inch smaller. I think, if I remember rightly, these are 2 1/4. Yeah, these are 2 1/4 by 5 3/4, and the middle one is 2 3/4 by 5 3/4. Okay, and they'll go on each side. And then I just made 2 strips. I embossed and cut some Christmas trees, and this wasn't a Stampin' Up! Set that I used, it was a Sizzix set that I've had ages and I just love it, and I use it every Christmas, and I didn't want this Christmas to be an exception, so I thought it'd be nice to do this foiled project on. So I cut it out, I embossed and then cut it using the champagne foil from Stampin' Up! And then I just cut 2 strips of champagne foil just to go into these gaps here so they weren't totally bare. Okay, because it is quite a simplistic card, this. And then I just cut out that tree's going to go higher up. And then I just cut out the sentiment, and all from the same Sizzix die. It's a set with an embossing folder and dies. It's a nice set. I think it only cost me about £5 or something as well. Yeah, and then when it's all done, it all sort of folds in together, but it doesn't join. And if you wanted, you could put a belly band around it to make it join, or you could just present it in a nice envelope. You would have to make an envelope because it's a really unusual size. But yeah, that's all we're going to do. We're just going to compile it now. So first things first is to just burnish these 4 lines. Oh dear, this cold is so bad. So I'm just going to get my bone folder. And as I said, you want to burnish them. You want to fold. Really pretty card. It's nice and stable and sturdy, and it's just really, it just looks really lovely. You could tie it around with a ribbon, or you could put a belly band around it. You could make a belly band using the DSP. Right, let me just tell you what the finished dimensions are. So when it's folded together, it's 6 by 6, so you'd need, if you're using the envelope punch board to make an envelope, you'd need a 9.5 by 9.5 piece of paper. And if you were to make it 10.5 by 10.5, you can make a little box to pop it in. Okay. If you want me to show you how to do that, I will do. But yeah, it's a lovely card. I love it. Hope you enjoyed this project, and I'll see you again soon.